I played this audio earlier this morning, and it's another excerpt from that CBS interview with the Submersible. Reporter, Pogue, went on the Submersible last year, and it was a big report on CBS Sunday Morning on the magazine show on CBS TV. And this is another audio bite from that 9-minute piece. Listen to this.
Inside, the sub has about as much room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's submersible. We only have one button, that's it. It should be like an elevator. It shouldn't take a lot of skill.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on! So the reporter's going, come on. They run, and we told you this a couple days ago, they run the Submersible off of a $25 Logitech video game controller.
Which is like the entry-level controller.
See, Froggy's a gamer, and Froggy pointed this out. You said they sell the exact one at Target.
Yeah. I had one and my kid dropped it once, and it broke immediately. Immediately just broke.
Maybe that's what happened.
Really easy.
Maybe
they could have just dropped the damn thing and it broke. They lost control and smashed into the Titanic because of the Logitech.
Maybe someone sat on it. Maybe it snapped. Maybe the joystick snapped or whatever the hell. And then there were parts from Camper World.
Right?
And I did see the video. It is a lighting system inside that they bought at Camper World.
LED lights. People used to light up their campsite.
All right, now...
Kind of looks, even like the videos of it, it looks kind of shanky. It doesn't look...
Shanky? You mean janky?
No, it looks shanky.
Well, shanky.
Shanky.
Yeah.
Shanky. It doesn't look like it should be...
Going 12,000 feet.
Yeah.
Going to the bottom of the ocean and then coming back in one piece. Jeez.
All right, let me give you the whole list here. And I got a lightning round this because there's just a lot of stuff. So the breaking news from last night. MJ News Alert. Last night, Rolling Stone magazine, of all places, Rolling Stone broke this and then everyone else grabbed it. Last night, it was reported that Canadian crews heard banging in 30-minute intervals from under the Atlantic in the area of the search where the Titanic is and where the submersible is missing.
So does that mean there was banging and then nothing for 30 minutes and then more banging and then nothing for 30 minutes?
Well, if they heard it for 30-minute intervals, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I didn't know if it was like nonstop for 30 minutes and then
they probably
took
took turns. You do it for 30 minutes, I'll do it when you're done.
No, it's it was like every 30 minutes they heard the banging.
I've heard it where?
Underwater.
Just they
didn't hear it in Ottawa.
No, but that seriously, we heard banging. Where? Underwater.
Yes. So the banging, because they have this listening equipment. They have the listening equipment that they're dragging and they're dropping into the water in the vicinity of where the Titanic is, and they have the GPS coordinates. They know where the Titanic is. So they've dropped American searchers, Canadian searchers. You've got airplanes. You've got all kinds of ship assets that are still trying to get there quickly. We keep hearing about the 96 hours of air available. They went down. They went missing on Sunday morning. Communication was lost an hour and 45 minutes into the dive. They say it takes about 2.5 hours to get down to the 12,500 feet. The question is, are they still alive in this capsule? Are they hung up? Are they stuck inside the Titanic? Are they stuck on a railing? I mean, are they alive inside? Or some are suggesting that the integrity of the structure, that it just imploded. There's a story about the window. Hold on, I'll get to that here in a second. Like I said, I got a ton of stuff. So Rolling Stone says that banging was heard. Also, did you know that you can't get out? If you're inside, you can't get out of this thing. You can't open latches and get out. So,
you're bolted in.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Even if you're on land?
Yeah. So even if they were able to float to the top, and that was a possibility that they floated to the top after an emergency and just got swept away, and that's why they're doing all the aerial searches, and they're covering an area the size of Connecticut to see if they can find this small object floating in the rough North Atlantic seas.
This thing sounds like a Houdini death trap magic trick.
It does.
It's the guys who go over to waterfalls and barrels.
It's like, wait, you got like billionaires. You got the like this rich Pakistani guy from London and his son. You've got the British billionaire Hamish Harding. You've got the French Titanic researcher missing. So those are the four, and then the CEO was piloting the thing
Because it was really easy to do because it was just a game controller.
Yeah.
Oh, a video game control. But as far as if it is on the surface, they could still technically suffocate if they run out of air.
Yeah.
Because they're bolted in. There are 17 deadbolts that have to be unbolted from the outside, apparently.
Imagine just they come to the top and they're alive and they can't get out because it's bolted. They got a Logitech controller, but they got the most advanced bolts.
There's a report also that Ocean Gate did not report the missing submersible for 8 hours.
Okay.
Did they not want to cause alarm, bad PR? Did they want to try to find it themselves?
Well,
but what happens if they would have reported it immediately and there was an 8-hour jump on getting resources to the scene?
We played audio yesterday of people who have taken this trip before,
Yeah.
and they said they were lost for 2.5
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's reasonable to not report it right away because you've lost ships before and they've come back.
Yeah, we played audio of a guy that was on an expedition last year. He said, we were lost for 2.5 hours. Yeah, Andrew, if you can dig that up, just give me a thumbs up.
After
when you
8
find it.
hours, we gotta get somebody else involved. But they were holding out hope for several hours there.
There, man, I'm telling you, I got so many little sidebars here. The release, one of the people that has been on this in the past pointed out that in the release, the waiver you have to sign, that it mentions death 3 times in the waiver.
Okay.
An
An indication of some things.
Yeah. Listen to this. I was a Titanic sub passenger. The waiver said death 3 times.
Only 3 times? It sounds like it feels like it should be a lot more.
Yeah, David Pogue, the CBS reporter, he also reports that the waiver described the submersible as an experimental vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Oh, where do I sign?
I think it's a death tube. Want
Oh,
to take a ride in my death tube to the Titanic?
Why wouldn't they have painted this like fluorescent orange or something just to be more easily seen? It's white.
Under there, it's pitch black that deep.
But if it got to the surface, if it's floating, it's like a little white minivan
Yeah.
just on the ocean.
Why did they attack a big, long line to the thing?
Anything sounds like a better idea than what they did.
All right, now I got a question for you guys. Oh, and by the way, coming up in a second, this is generally a kid's thing, but this is now an adult thing. I teased that. That is coming up in just a minute. Let me finish with Titanic. So, what song am I now going to associate with this whole Titanic missing submersible? What song? Tell me.
Under the sea.
We all live.
No, guys, and no.
You guys are awful. You sang Yellow Submarine. You sang Under the Sea.
All right,
Little Mermaid.
Listen to me. What song am I going to associate with this? No, Andrew.
This is the obvious choice.
Yeah,
Andrew.
nope. That is not it.
I mean, Froggy at least went way back with Yellow Submarine.
Nope.
Stuck in the middle with you? No.
Nope.
No.
Hang on. This is the song I'm going to associate with the missing submersible. Here, the hell am I associating that song with the Titanic missing submersible potential disaster here?
What, did somebody bring their iPod down on the trip?
No. Stepson of billionaire on missing Titanic sub goes to a Blink 182 concert in the middle of the search.
Oh, well, it is a reunion tour.
What the hell?
It's a big show. I'm going.
Listen to this. As crews race against the clock to locate and rescue the passengers of the submersible that vanished while visiting the Titanic wreck, the stepson of one of the missing didn't let that get in the way.
No, he's good at compartmentalizing.
Was rocking out at a Blink 182 concert.
Oh, I can't wait.
Brian Zaz.
My God, you okay?
It's the weirdest spelling name I've ever seen.
The stepson's name, the last name is spelled Szaz. How the hell do you pronounce that other than?
It's like he's getting electrocuted.
It's
Mr. Zig.
hold on, I got his name right here. His name is Brian.
Yes, you called?
Anyway, his billionaire stepfather is Hamish Harding, one of the 5 people on the Submersible, and he ends up going to a Blink 182 concert in California, despite the fact, wouldn't you be like on the shore in Newfoundland or something, or
Are they close? I mean, you don't know the relationship. What if they hate each other?
I mean, if he is a stepson.
listen to this. This is what he said. It might be distasteful being here, but my family would want me to be at the Blink 182 show as it's my favorite band and music helps me in difficult times.
I agree.
Well, yeah, it is. His father, her stepdad, sounds like a real bucket list type guy too. So maybe he would appreciate him there.
You know, the Blink, their reunion tour they play, one of their more popular songs is a song called I Miss You, and it's about their friend that died.
Are you serious?
I wonder if during the concert he was thinking of Dad.
Oh my God. Can you believe he posts on Facebook that during this tough time, my family would want me to be here? What?
Yes.
Can we play I Miss You? I want to.
No.
I want to
Anyway,
hear it.
It might be. So he even says it might be distasteful being here, but my family would want me to be at Blink 182 as it's my favorite band.
No.
And music helps me in difficult times.
Go to Blink 182 and grieve.
There are pictures of him smiling at the Blink 182 concert while his stepdad is in like his death trap Tylenol capsule 12,000 feet down or wherever the hell happened to this thing.
It's like a death suppository.
So this billionaire stepson, he really
Dude, what are you going to do? Frown at a Blink show? It's impossible.
so good.
Andrew, you want me to take a phone call here? Why am I taking a call? What's the story here?
This woman's ex did go down to the Titanic.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What?
Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, my name is Cecily Benga. I go by Cece. It's a lot easier.
Yes, Cece.
So Michael G. Harris is a good friend of ours, and my son is 23. When he was about 1, my son's father was chosen with Michael Harris to go on a Titanic dive with his band, the Hazies, and I still have memorabilia of them and Russian scientists that went down with him, but they brought these 32-ounce, imagine like going in a Circle K and getting those big styrofoam cups.
Yeah.
And they decorated them, and they took them down into the dive, and I actually still have them, and they're the size of almost a thimble. So imagine the pressure that they are feeling while they're going down.
All right, now, did your ex go on this or a different submersible?
I don't know the exact submersible, but it was exactly
It's not. It's a
pressurized.
It's a submissive. Submersible.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Submersible. And what happened with you and your boyfriend? It sank the whole relationship.
No, well, yes, shortly after actually, but we
Really?
still are very good co-parenting, and
Oh, okay.
we all remain friends. And we were just talking about this and praying hard because they know exactly what it's like to be down there. You are bolted in. You can't get out unless once they raised you up. I mean, we have videos of it, and it was quite scary. I had a newborn child, and sending him out there, but never thought something like this would happen.
Yeah,
Now hearing it is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the same vessel. Hey, Cece, thanks for calling in. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
no problem. Thank you very much.
Hold on. Can we get a hold of him? Can we get a hold of your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, I can definitely give you his number.
All right, hold on. Let me put you on hold, and
Michael Harris.
let me put you on hold, and Andrew, all right.
Oh my God.
Hello, testing. This thing on. All right, hang on. Let me put you on hold, and Andrew's going to get your information. We'll try to call your ex-boyfriend. All right.
Sure.
Hey, thank you for listening, Cece.
No problem. Thank you. I always listen to you guys every morning.
Yeah,
even at
Appreciate
work.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love
All right,
your
hold on.
pizza.
Yeah, well, we'll also ask about the relationship and why it went south after the trip.
Are you making fun of me in my line of questioning?
No, I want to explore that. I mean,
All right.
you go down to the Titanic and you realize you don't want to be with Cece?
All right, a couple of other things here. The viewport, meaning there's a big round window on this thing. A lot of the viewing, though, is done, they have external cameras that video, and there are monitors inside. So a lot of the viewing's actually done from monitors, but there is a big
porthole thing.
There's a big glass window up front where the toilet is, I think. And they've, if you got to go to the bathroom, there's a little like potty, and they pull a curtain. So you go to the bathroom, and you pull a curtain. So listen to this: the actual viewport, the window up front. Listen to this: was not certified past a certain depth. OceanGate operator missing of the submarine had a viewport window certified only to 1,300 meters.
Oh, God.
So listen to this. Let me get my calculator here. So roughly 3 feet. So if you got 1,300 meters times, 3.3 or so, that would be certified to 4,290 feet. So the maker of that window on the submersible would only rate it to 4,290 feet or so, and not to 12,500.
So it's 12 times what it's supposed to be, and that's probably burst open.
Oh, my God. I wonder if that was it. And there was a whistleblower complaint in a lawsuit, because this is another side, but I told you there's a lot of crap going on here. You had some former employees of this OceanGate with the missing submersible that tried to raise safety concerns some years ago, and apparently they were fired because they tried to raise safety concerns. Also, the hull rating was downgraded. In 2019, the hull rating for the Titan ship was downgraded to 3,000 meters, according to the CEO, and that would be, roughly, 9,000 feet when they're going down to 12,500 feet. And then, of course, we've got the banging intervals that we told you about a few minutes ago that apparently Rolling Stone reported last night. Now, everyone's on the story that Canadians, researchers heard banging noises in 30-minute intervals. So, the race is on.
This whole thing sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it really does.
And you don't even get to see the stuff. You have to look at it through a camera on a monitor.
Listen to this. The OceanGate business location, I guess they're in Washington State. OceanGate's main office in Everett. It's on the backside of a building in a marina in a boat repair yard.
Nice.
I'm told the sign has been taken off the door. The only indication of the business is a small Titanic logo.
Yeah.
This thing is operating out of like a shed in a boat repair yard with parts from Camper World inside and a Logitech game controller from Best Buy controlling this thing.
I can't believe they convinced anybody to go down that thing.
So there are no seats on this sub.
Oh, you're right.
They're
Yep.
sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor.
No, they're sitting Indian style.
Whoa.
I know. I know you can't say that anymore.
Dude.
I know.
You're going to get a blood clot.
I know.
You know this group that sent the letter to the CEO urging him to take caution. That this is the submersible industry leaders, and they said, please don't do this because his experimental approach could create major problems from minor to catastrophic. And did you know that even if they located, they still may not be able to save them?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Even if they find the submersible, they might not have the gear there in time to retrieve it.
Yeah.
All right, so this could be like a death tomb. Add, 5 more to the Titanic. All right, and then there's a British Titanic enthusiast who decided not to go on the OceanGate sub because of safety concerns.
Smart man.
Yep. So here's a dude that's a big Titanic nut, a Titaniac, and is totally immersed in Titanic. And he said that he decided not to go because 49-year-old guy from the Isle of Wight in the UK said that he decided not to go because of safety concerns.
It's a shame they could have used his teeth to pry the thing open like a can.
Stop.
I mean, there's another British guy on there, too.
Listen, I sure as hell hope that they can rescue these folks. But like I said, there's 100 little storylines that are emerging from this thing.
So would you rather be stuck in this thing or stuck in, remember the workers that were stuck a few years back?
Cave?
Yeah, in the cave. Cave or death tube?
You mean the kids? Well, Roxanne brought that up. You mean the cave in Thailand?
No, I'm talking about the workers.
He's talking Chilean miners.
Oh,
yeah.
or any kind of
Remember that
stuff.
one guy's like 3 mistresses showed up?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'll just stay here in the mine.
I forgot about
We're all
that.
worried
Leave me
about
here.
you.
I'm good.